Yeah, niggas hate when you like, why you wiping this shit
And you
off?
get arrested.
Yeah, why you playing like that? Shit was all funny games a minute ago.
Ready?
What they say?
I'm tired of them. Are we ready to start? Are we ready to start? Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I
Action.
hate this nigga.
Yo, what's going on? Hey.
Cut.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dajon. Back at you again with another episode of The Male Tuition. You know what I just thought about when I was thinking that? Back at it again with the Male Tuition.
Y'all are so...
Dajon.
Yo, shut up. Here with my co-host.
Yo, it's your boy Kevaan. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here for you.
Who is this nigga here for?
No, but for real though.
Back with us again for another episode. How lucky are we? Bree, two poppin', pull out if you know what I mean?
Pull out if you can.
Pull out if you can.
I thought you was slick because you slid out of here last time without letting us know
Last
what
time
the
you didn't
pullout
even
was.
tell us what the pullout was or nothing like that. And
And
now
I'm
she
not-
back
Listen,
another
They
week.
have to
This
listen
show-
to the pull-out
this
method. There has
show-
to be a reason for them to
How that work? So today's topic for the show that we're going to be discussing is the ideal woman. But I'll actually take the lead on this one. And I can honestly tell you that at one point in my life, I thought I knew what the right woman was. And I'm going to tell you what I honestly believe it is. I grew up along the way. Because when I was younger, I believed the dopest girl was the one with the flyest outfit. And then when I got to college, I believed the most beautiful girl was the girl that was not so much seen, but the girl that everybody else wanted. Then
Nobody wanted her.
Hey, you don't know that. Then when I got older, I graduated
I
college.
went to school with you though.
Shut up. When I graduated college and now I'm in the real world, I'm working and doing everything I need to do. Now I believe the ideal girl is the girl that's working and doing what I'm doing. When in all actuality, it depends on the individual as to what the ideal woman is for that particular person. At the end of the day, I truly believe that it's about what that one individual is bringing to the table that most people don't bring to the table. And it exceeds so much beyond what that person looks like. It exceeds beyond what that person doesn't have. It's necessarily them becoming a part of your life and something that you can't live another day without. That's, you know.
You sound so deep.
I'm just, you know.
So deep.
It just.
He was
like-
waiting for this moment.
It takes
waiting for
another
this
level.
moment.
It sounds so good.
It's the truth.
So good.
It's the truth.
I can't with you.
Whose truth? Nigga, whose truth? You just said it's beyond what a person has. And
It's beyond
Like-
that, bruh.
no gas, right? I'm sitting there and I'm having a conversation with a young lady.
Yeah.
Earlier today, she's dealing with a man, right? Who she enjoys his company, right? Is the perfect gentleman, right? But sexually isn't satisfying her.
No God.
It wasn't handling what he needed. He wasn't hitting. He wasn't hitting, right? That's where that fallacy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Where's that line drawn, right? Because you said it supersedes what a person has.
It does.
And it sounds real good. But who does that ever? Who?
Well,
Where?
I mean, you may see a girl pull
because
up
you're
in
innocent.
a BMW, and you go, you know what? She got the car looking good as hell. Damn, you know what? I need that. How many times we joke like that? You say, I need that.
No. But see,
Then you go talk to her, and
we
her
are
attitude is some
touching
bullshit.
two different topics.
She's not ideal.
We're not talking about having a level of maturity and settling down. We're talking about what the ideal person is.
To you.
Okay, so what is your ideal person? What's
Yeah,
your ideal
yeah.
woman?
Like I like the word ideal, right? surpasses what realistic is, right? So it's when you think of ideal situations, right?
Yeah.
That's the one
I
that
understand.
Like it's a fantasy.
That's the one that's butterflies in paradise.
Maybe
like,
what you can't get,
That's
but
the shit that, like, on paper, this is all that I want. This would be
Yeah.
ideal.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Ideally, I would want to be 6'5". That's not
the truth
But
is-
that's not my reality.
Yeah, word.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
What type of girl is that for you? Ideally.
Ideally,
Yeah.
like no holds barred. I could create my
Ideally,
I can create my player.
creator right now.
Create my player.
Creator.
I'm on the joystick.
Let's go.
Right.
Head to toe.
Okay. First and foremost, her relationship with God is number one for me.
Okay.
Number one for me. No, at the core of who I am, I understand that there are going to be circumstances in my life that are beyond my control, and someone who is I can't just get that. Oh yeah, you're gonna be okay. Like I need somebody that's gonna pray me through. You know what I'm saying? Like I need someone that's gonna really build me up and knows how to do that. You see what I'm saying? Sense of humor is you gotta have a sense of humor.
Yeah,
Like I'm a nut.
Okay.
I'm a nut.
I don't.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Like you gotta have a sense of humor,
Yeah.
right? You gotta be able to cook, right? And I don't know what's going on in today's like. I'm like, oh,
Can you cook?
What? I throws down.
Okay.
I've been trying to rap for the longest, and now I say I cook, and her neck tweak. See now you get no
No,
play.
I'm just
now
trying
you
to-
get no play.
Oh,
Now you get no place.
No play. No play. No play.
She has to have a relationship with God.
Yes.
She
But
has
be-
to have a sense of humor.
she has to cook.
She has to be able to cook.
Right.
Go ahead. You get 5 things. Each of us get 5.
Five
Okay.
things.
You get 5 things. You got 2 more.
Like she has to be intelligent. Like I want to be with a smart woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a woman who's smarter than me. I want that Michelle Obama. Like best believe she got Barack and she hold him down. You know what I'm saying? Like I want that. And then that last thing, she gotta be freaking ass. Like she gotta be freaking ass. Like
Now, the chances of you finding someone that has all of that is not that it doesn't exist. Not that person don't exist. You know what I'm saying? But
I think because you narrowed it down to 5, I could find that.
yeah, see that's
That's
my point,
My
though.
ideal list
Is
way more than 5.
You got a chili.
But
list.
my thing is, if you go 5, okay, and Chili is alone. so
That's not
Usher left her ass.
First off, we don't know the background behind that. I don't think Usher left her.
You think she left us?
I think
Did y'all?
Confessions was about her.
First off,
No,
first
it was
off,
actually about
8701. Did you not see him in the rain?
He was.
I'm your man, you're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole world.
Any nigga that moonwalk in the rain is 100% sorry. For
Look at
whatever he
Look
did.
at Cross.
For whatever
Summer
he did.
rain.
Nigga,
had that leather on.
Look,
Kick
look,
that.
look at Omarion. Not only did he do it for Lil Saint, okay, he did it because he was sorry as hell about that bullshit he did. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga dance in the rain and some bullshit went down.
I
You
get
sorry.
it.
You know what you risking? Pneumonia. Ain't nobody got time for that. Sick. We ain't getting sick in 2016.
Have you ever danced in the rain?
Nah, I
I
ran
played in
through
the
it
rain.
though.
I love playing in the rain.
I can't.
I don't never mind getting wet.
So we gonna dive into this. So ideally, what's the ideal man for you? You get 5.
So, okay, so what's funny about this is I actually made a list. So when I want to say it was like
Proactive.
13, I made a list.
Who told her to talk?
And I put it in my...
At 13?
No, I'm dead ass.
You
When
knew
I
what
was
you
13
wanted at 13?
So wait, I didn't know.
Nigga, I ain't know if I was taking the yellow or the orange crayon at 13. What is you talking about?
No, so
oh, nah,
wait.
13 kind of old, huh?
First off,
Yeah.
13 like right before.
You accurate. You did not know whether you was taking. You accurate. It on me.
So this is some of what...
Yeah, so
I had.
give us 5.
All right. Oh.
Don't
All right.
exceed that 5.
All right. So number 1 would be God.
Okay.
Creativity is important to me personally. I've dated people that aren't that creative, and I felt like they didn't understand my interest in certain things. It kind of came off as like, well, what are you doing?
They
Do
probably
you know what I'm
like
saying?
you crazy because
Yeah.
their mind don't go that far.
Strength. I'm very aggressive, as I said before. I need
So
somebody
you want your
that's...
nigga to be in the gym?
Yeah. Yeah. Transparency is important to me because I hate liars. I hate lies. And the thing is, I'm so understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm very, and sometimes I hate myself for this, but I'm very like homegirl with a guy that I deal with. So I feel like you could come to me about anything. There's no reason for you to lie.
So you think you
reason.
think you're homegirl or you are?
I am very homegirl. I'm very homegirl. It would have to be between.
What home would you want? I'm sorry to make you go crazy.
Drive.
Right. It has to be driven.
For sure.
I like that.
For sure. You have to be hardworking. You have to. I feel like we don't always know what we want, but just be moving. Keep moving. Like, I can't deal with the standstill type of dude. I've been in situations like that before. I don't have time for that. You know, especially when you're an aggressive female. No one wants to feel like they're the man and the woman.
Let me jump back to Kevaan real quick because I didn't ask you this question that I was gonna ask Kevaan. Oh, but all three of us gonna answer.
Oh, okay.
So my question to you is,
But
amongst those
list?
five,
No, we had a list.
word.
What's your list before you?
I'm
ask
gonna
your
go.
question?
I'm gonna go.
No, you go
What's your
first. You go
list?
first. What is
So
it?
here's my list.
And be careful.
You so ugly. So here's my five. Here's they both ugly. They're so ugly. I'm sorry, y'all. So personality is a big thing for me amongst all. Right? My personality is large. I'm not saying that your personality needs to be as big as mine, but at the same time,
That would be.
Ooh, how would you feel if a
That
girl
would
had a
be-
bigger personality?
it
than
don't
you?
work. I tried it before, it just don't work. If your personality is big as mine, now I feel like we competing a little bit, and I don't really like that. You know
Do
what I
you
mean?
believe in zodiac?
Nah, I'm not really big on astrology because I believe everybody gonna be who they are regardless. Like Sagittarius
And they all
lie,
merge.
Leo lie, Aquarius lie, Capricorns lie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, like everybody probably got their own individual set of qualities, but
Yeah.
we all do them qualities. Like Leos are like, they say like Leos are strong and like really strong and like forth taking, like kind of like really like aggressive and stuff like that for like Leo and stuff like that. But nigga, I am too. And I ain't a Leo, so you know what I mean? Yeah, like at the end of the day, like that's why I don't really play astrology too close, and
Right.
I feel like people use it as a crutch,
As an excuse?
to okay. Oh well, you know what?
They use it to wild out.
I'm shy right now, and I don't really want out here because I'm a Sag. You know, or like, you know what?
Whatever's
I had to wild out and go do what I had to do because I'm
They
a
be
Taurus.
like, I'm crazy.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, that shit is whatever. Because everybody do it. Everybody gonna do what they want to do regardless. Everybody gonna be who they are. Gotta be personable. Just like Kay, man, you gotta have a sense of humor because a lot of times
I thought you was going a different route.
I'm laughing,
Yeah.
and I don't even know why I'm laughing most of the time, but it's a lot easier on me when we both just laugh, and it's like we
Yeah.
both being silly, but it's a
Silly girls are the best.
like we both got a consensus on the fact that we laughing, even though we
Right.
don't know what we laughing.
Right.
I think
exactly.
that's dope to get lost in the laugh. You know what I mean? I would like a woman to. She has to be driven. Like, see, this is why I didn't want to go last. And now it's like I'm taking from them, right? You know what I mean? I'm always trying to figure out what I can do to do more. You know what I mean? And if you're not really where I'm at mentally and really trying to get it like how I am, then ain't no way in the world we gonna work. I would have to say family oriented. You know, I am
battling
huge.
with.
I am huge on family, and you know, me and my family get together all the time. It could be something little. You know what I'm saying? If somebody come up, everybody going to my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? To visit or whatever situation may be, and it would be hard on me personally to have somebody that's not family oriented because.
Have y'all ever dealt with that?
Well,
Like girls that
yeah.
are family oriented?
Yeah, like I've dealt with a girl that, you know, I brought her on my family. She kind of just,
But
you
see-
ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it.
But I think it's a cultural thing, right?
Yeah.
And so depending on your experience and where you come from, yeah, that might be
Yeah.
an issue. But I think when you're around the right family and you brought in as one, that whole dynamic changes. The whole scope changes.
It just
It's certain,
changes.
you can't be around certain people in my circle that I call family and then not just fall in the fold. Because
And you acting like a bird.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't gonna work. If you were to come around my family, it's all love. It's always love. You know what I mean? You done been around my family plenty of times. You know, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? So it's love to the point where you ain't got no choice but to give love back. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't get that love back, then that's what we got. We got a problem. You know what I'm saying? I think my last one would have to be them being comfortable with themselves. Many people who aren't comfortable with themselves will bring their own issues onto you. You know what I'm saying? And I get confidence. And
it's
I get
rough.
It is rough.
Dealing with personalities such as
yeah,
some people may
it's
have.
rough. It's
you know
rough.
what I'm saying? Like it's rough, especially
rough.
if a lot of people, if you well known or if you have a certain level, you know what I'm saying?
It's rough because you know, even amongst dealing with somebody like me, like my personality is larger than life, so wherever I go, it's always love. A lot of people, yo, Dajon. You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with yourself being comfortable on that level, you know, like I feel like I play into that too. Because I can't expect somebody to be comfortable if I'm not giving them a reason to feel
That's
comfortable.
what I was about to say. A lot of guys ask for a girl to be secure and to be confident, but you're not creating that environment for her to be confident. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about when it comes to herself. I'm talking about when it comes to like other people. Like, for instance, girls will go somewhere and a girl might look at her a certain way or be interacting with you in a certain way that lets your girl know, oh, he used to deal with her.
Yeah.
And we can tell, no matter what, we can always tell because some girls just want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some girls will make it a point to have a certain, like, might chuckle in front of your girl, might...
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
What's up?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen. Even if she is chuckling all that, I'm like, look, like, you know what I mean? In front of her, not in front of her, like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Because if I have that much, if I don't have that much respect for you, you really don't want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Or you shouldn't, at least. And if you do, then that is gonna make me think of you in a different way.
Yeah.
I want somebody to be like, all right, well, I'm not even tripping. Like, boom. Like I'm that secure in who I am and what I bring to the table. And if he want to go out here and trip,
absolutely,
then he losing out on me. Because when you
that's
bring that level of mentality
that's
to
what
it,
I mean.
that's gonna make me appreciate you and value you even more.
That's exactly what I mean. So I get what you're saying. At the same time, you gotta make that environment, but at the same time, she need to know where she stands.
Oh, absolutely.
And she needs to understand that, listen, regardless of the situation or whatever's going on, you coming home with me. I understand what we have, and I know what I bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So that's that level of confidence that I would love to see. You know, like ideally, that's what I would want. Well, those are my 5 ideal points. And the question.
What's your question?
The question that I wanted to ask everybody, including myself, was, out of those 5, which would you be willing to do without?
The freak Nash.
So out of your 5, you would be willing to deal with the girl not being freak nasty. You want her to cook before you want her to be able to throw that thing.
You could create a freak.
Huh?
You could create a freak.
You must not understand.
I understand that, but I know him, and I'm asking.
You must not understand. Is you with me or what?
That's why we can't have guests.
Yo, he is.
At the end of
Which one would you be willing to do without with?
The freak Nash.
Freak nasty. Okay. So sex is not that important to you.
Wait, sex and freak Nash is 2 different things. I never said sex. I said freak Nash.
But define freak nasty.
I can't do that. It's either the cooking or
freak nasty.
Yeah, the freak Nash.
Okay, so you gotta pick one. Like, how many times do you want me to ask you this question? It's tough. It's so tough. Is she gonna make this bacon? It's probably the good. Yeah, exactly. I know him. Like what? I know him. Like what are we talking about at the end of the day, nigga? Nigga, fuck that bacon, nigga. Come sit on this face. What you talking about? Come on. What are you fucking about that sandwich?
I said God, right? Drive, creativity, strength, transparency.
Strength.
I think
I'ma
strength.
answer
Because I feel
it
like
for you.
I was going to say that too.
I'ma
Because I feel
answer it for
like,
you.
can't you build somebody up?
The thing is, yes, you can build strength. You can help somebody build strength. Is that something you want to deal with? Yeah.
It's a personality trait thing. Like some people feel like they're just fixers, right? And so
And that they can make-
they like projects.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
People
yeah.
that, people that they see potential in, right? And
Yeah.
so they don't have to be the finished project. They just see
They wanna make
that
them
potential, and they want to. They be like,
That's
you know
me.
what? That's you.
It's not
me.
that
And
simple.
you have a lot
it
of
ain't that
headaches, don't
simple.
you?
I
Yeah,
sure
a
do.
whole bunch of
I
headaches.
sure do.
It ain't that simple. You know,
It's
it-
not.
It takes a special person. Everyone is going to be at that potential stage when you meet them, because no one is going to have everything all figured out,
That's
and
true.
Exactly.
one is going to. And so, you have to be able to say, okay, yes, I can meet you exactly where you are, because somehow, some way, we're connecting on a level that's different from everyone else, right? So when we get to that point, then
We gotta cut
and
our
it's
losses.
mutual.
Yeah, we gotta cut our loss. It is what it is.
Cut your
We-
losses, and you understand that. Okay, now we build together, because I
Right.
think
Exactly.
that's the lost art of this generation right now. People don't know how to
Build.
be where you are, and build together
Instead of
Everybody
trying
wants
to
meet-
change.
right? It's not changing.
There's a
it's
difference.
building.
There's a difference between building and changing. Okay, build with somebody instead of trying to change who they are as a person. That's where you won't win, because that person that you met, that's really who they are.
Yeah.
Until,
Yeah.
until
Don't
they're
lie.
ready
For real
to
though.
change.
Don't ignore the truth, because they, you know, whether it's their truth, your truth, whatever. That person that you met, that person that they're being, that's who they are.
That's why you can't play yourself early on.
Do not.
Early on, if you see a trait that you cannot deal
You
with,
see some
that
shit that you don't
ass.
want to deal with, give it up. Give it up.
Let it
Let
go.
it go.
Yeah.
So happy that y'all brought that. That y'all
So
brought
wait,
that
so
up.
what can you do without?
you
I
keep
think-
trying to
I
evade.
think- We be getting on the road. I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, how about this? How about we do the process of elimination, right? So, driven. You gotta be driven. I don't
course.
care who you are. So that ain't coming off the list, right?
Family not coming.
First
up.
off,
Family ain't
you
coming
go
off
on this
the
route, and you're gonna say none of them.
Family, okay. Well, look, it's gonna come down to something.
Alright.
Family not coming off that list, because I'm really big on family. Personable, okay. It's really embarrassing to me when I'm a very personal person. I go and I introduce you to people, and they like, "Why see you in Spain?" You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like now I'm spending my time that I could be enjoying
Trying to
explaining
entertain. Yeah.
why she stank. You know what I'm saying? When it's just because she
And
just
also you end up entertaining
mad.
that person.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a pity party for this.
Right.
Based on your explanation of personable, that's the one you got to let go.
You think so?
Because if somebody got a problem and you try, I ain't got to explain nothing to you.
Yeah, word.
As long as she good around my family,
yeah.
and as long as she, because you said family.
Okay, but family is friends to you too. So it's
But-
like,
no. First off, let me explain something to everybody real quick, right?
Yeah.
If I call you a friend, I really don't even bang with
yeah,
you.
word.
I don't even bang with you.
If I classify you as a friend,
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my,
For real,
that's
word,
my boy, that's my
word.
friend.
For
I
real.
really like, we cool, but like, we not like.
you right. So I like to go somewhere, and I don't have to hold her hand.
Right.
I could walk off and go. You know, not that I'm leaving her alone, but
I
I
feel-
know she could hold her own because
Right.
she's personable.
I feel like confidence and personality is
Maybe
The
maybe
same
those go
thing.
hand in hand.
That's what I-
they go hand in
Maybe-
Same
hand.
thing with sense
maybe
of
those-
humor. I
maybe-
feel like
okay,
if you're personable,
okay, so look,
you
okay, so
could
look.
have a
You
sense
know
of
what?
humor.
Personable. Okay, so I'm gonna switch my list up a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you which one I'm gonna
You
cut.
can't do that.
So
it's too late.
You're right. I'm gonna do it anyway.
If
It's
you
my
do it,
show.
it's too late.
So anyway, so my fifth one have to be being sexually attracted to me. Is really big.
So you came over to the dark side. Freak dad.
Nah.
But I think at the end of the day, like all three of us have our list is different. You know what I'm saying? But I think at the end of the day,
I think our lists are the same in that if it was longer, it would have been.
Yeah.
Okay,
you,
but
you chose 5.
when you gotta limit it down to that
Yeah,
5,
okay.
like you see what's really
What
important
really
to you.
matters, yeah.
I did that to show you that the rest of that list is really you just being picky.
That's
You know,
true.
I did that on purpose because if I had said, okay, go for 10, now you just naming shit that
No, I think it goes into detail, right? Because what you did was you said personality, but sense of humor and all of that fell into personality.
True.
And so if I had 10, I would have been able to specify
at the end of the day,
fat butt.
At the okay, see, look, that's what I'm talking about,
That-
fat
but
butt.
that's petty.
So
So wait,
that's
so wait.
mad petty.
Do
You
you
want a
feel
fatty?
like-
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with us for this show.
do.
We're gonna have to make this a part B. We're gonna have to do a
Yeah,
sequel.
we got to do this again.
Yeah, we're gonna do a sequel. But follow your boy on Instagram. It's _DALFORD _. I'm on Snap It's at DAR3ALIST 89. So it's the realest 89 on Snap. And then my co-host.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Once again, it was an absolute pleasure. My name is Kevaan. You can follow me on Instagram at O_0_. We out here. That's WEOUTHERE. I'm also on Snap. And yeah, it's on everything.
I can't. Well, you can follow me on the BRNetwerk, BRNetwerk. Okay?
And she not lying. She really spelled twerk. So, y'all figure it out.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in with us, though. Looking forward to speaking with you guys next week. Like what? I know him. Like what are we talking about at the end of the day, nigga? Nigga, fuck that bacon, nigga. Come sit on this face. What you talking about? Come on. What are you fucking about that sandwich? We got PB&J. We got PB&J.
What is Subway?
Well,
What's
the Chinese number?
Well,
Okay, so